Hey y'all, Liz here, and I've got your Daily Lizard, and today is Workflow Wednesday. We are still talking about the book, or we're still using the book, The No A-Hole Rule, as a reference, and today we are talking about letting people go, right? You gotta let them go. You got a-holes on the team, they gotta go. But we still want to let people go in a way that is going to benefit the company whenever possible. So I really like to have the idea in my mind that no matter who the person is, no matter why they're leaving, no matter what's happened before, I want their final experience to be an okay experience. Again, maybe not like the most amazing experience, but an okay experience, so that when they're talking about our company, the last thing that they remember is something, ideally, something good. All right, so there is research out there. You have to go do the research yourself. I'm not doing it for you, but there's a lot of research out there and some new, pretty compelling research that the last experience that somebody has will inform their total experience. So most of the experiences, or most of the research that I've seen, is more around things like you go on a vacation, and vacation's great, and then the very last piece of the vacation is sucky for whatever reason. You get hurt, or, well, who knows what the reason is. The overall vibe of the vacation becomes negative, and over time, you begin to remember it as a negative vacation versus a positive vacation. It's cool. I love it. So, in this instance, the reason why it's kind of cool and the reason why I love it is you can influence how people talk about your company, how they remember your company later. And if you are in a smaller community, especially, this is going to make a big difference. You do not want people going out and besmirching your name, even if they think it is reasonable or true. And you've seen this, right? Somebody will leave your company. They were great. They were a great employee. They loved working for you. You loved having them, but that very last experience, for whatever reason, was bad. They got mad about something and they started telling people about it, and then they got let go for whatever reason, or they quit, and then pretty soon their story is, what a terrible place you are to work, right? What a terrible place. So I don't like that. I want people to always go out on a high, go out on a positive note, so that even if it's not amazing, the story that they tell, not only everybody else, but also themselves, is a positive one. Or at least if it can't be positive, at least neutral. At a minimum, neutral. All right, so one of the things to do to be able to get this experience for people and to get these results is, in advance, think about the script that you're going to use to let people go, and make sure that you pepper your script with certain phrases that you know are going to be helpful, and practice them. Figure out what those phrases are for you and in your company. Here are a couple of phrases that I personally like. I like this one. I know this isn't the outcome that you wanted, but we really want to support you during the transition. And then I'll go into how we think we might be able to support them. I love that one. It's one of my favorites. Here's another one. So this is really rough, and it is a tough situation. Let's focus on next steps. Anybody that knows me knows that I talk a lot about feed forward and the future having a lot of power. So I like to use that here too. Another phrase that I like to make sure that we use is, let's focus on next steps, and let's make sure that you have everything you need to be able to have the best outcome possible. We want to make sure that you are set up for success, especially for your next job. I like to deliver these lines with a smile and a feeling of compassion. So, your daily action for today is figure out a few phrases, 1, 2, 3 phrases that you know can work for you. Things that you can actually say. You can picture me saying those, right? Yeah, absolutely. So you have to have things that you can say that will come off naturally. Here's one that I can't use. It doesn't sound natural to me, and I know a lot of people use this one. So this decision was not made lightly, and we carefully considered all factors. I can't use that. A lot of people love that phrase. Doesn't work for me. I don't talk like that. Nobody's going to take that as the truth, so I don't even use it. Pick the phrases that sound like you and that you can really get behind, and then find a way to use them in your offboarding script. All right, that's it. Remember what that daily action is? Figure out 2 or 3 phrases that you can use that will make your employees' final experience at your company positive if possible, and if not, then no worse than neutral. Nothing worse than neutral. All right, that's it for today, and we'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye, y'all.